So you want to trade options, right? But you're not too sure where to start. You need someone to teach you how to do it. Well, luckily, I am a teacher. I know how to trade options, and I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about trading options in this video. I have been a teacher for over 15 years, so notoriously, y'all, teachers are long-winded, so I'm going to challenge myself in this video to make everything that you need to know inside of 8 minutes. I know I'm giving myself a hard order, but I'm gonna have a clock here to keep me accountable. But I am very excited to make this video for you because my passion is teaching, and my goal is for you to become the best version of yourself one day at a time, starting with this video. So I know you've traditionally heard of stocks, right? And what stocks are, it's when you purchase ownership of a particular company, right? So you're a part owner of this company. So contrary to stock, options is you get to essentially rent ownership of that company for a certain period of time. So just think of stock as owning the car and options as renting the car, right? And just like when you rent a rental car, guys, you have to return it by a certain time, and that's called expiration. And we'll talk more about that later on. Okay, so let's go on to the next thing you need to know when it comes to trading options or options trading. Well, before I go to the next thing, guys, if you like everything that you've heard thus far here, I have a Discord community that is awesome. It's called the Boss Up Academy, where it's everything to do with options trading and like-minded individuals that want everybody to win, right? Because what's better than you winning is when everyone around you is winning, right? So check out the description box below, where I have lots of free content and more education coming from the teacher standpoint, right? That gives you what you need to get your trading journey up and going. All right, so let's keep going. So the next thing I want to talk to you about when it comes to options trading is that we can make money as an options trader when the stock goes up, right? That is considered a call, or when the stock prices go down, that is considered a put, right? So those are the two terms you need to know as an options trader. Call means up and put means down. And that is the total difference of being an owner of a share of a stock, right? Remember, traditionally, the only thing that I knew about before I knew about options contract is that if the stock prices went down, y'all, and you own those shares, you're scrambling, you're stressed because you're losing your money. But when it's options, if you are predicting that it's gonna go down, which is a put, you will make money. So those are the two terms you may remember: call up, put down. Good? All right, y'all. So the next thing you need to pay attention to as an options trader is something called the premium, right? The premium is the cost to actually purchase these contracts, right? There are premiums that you have to pay in order to purchase these contracts, and just being mindful of those as a options trader is important, because that is the cost to actually purchase these particular contracts, okay? Premiums are different depending on the ticker symbol or that particular company. Some are higher than others. They're not all the same, okay? Let's go on to the next thing you need to know about options contracts. All right, so the next thing you will be learning is something called the strike price, right? And this is the price of that particular stock that you're trying to purchase, okay? So when we're talking about strike price, we're gonna have something that's called in the money and out of the money. In the money is a little bit more expensive, and out of the money is a little bit less expensive when it comes to our premium prices we spoke about earlier, right? The beauty of in the money is that, yes, it's more expensive, but it can be more lucrative. When you're in the out the money, right, you're a little bit outside of the strike price, it is less expensive, but the return is not as lucrative as in the money. All right, y'all, I hope you're enjoying this video and learned a lot thus far in regards to trading options. And like I said before, the Discord below in the description box is my free community that we have so much more resources. It's chock full of that, and it's a lively area where individuals are sharing, growing, having a good time, and just being their best selves. Like, we're not only about options trading, we're about being our own little community, because as we boss up, you boss up, right? It's not just about me, it's about us. All right, that's what the Boss Up Academy is about. So make sure you check out the Discord below. It's completely free. All right, let's go on to the next thing, which is one of the most important things when it comes to options trading. We need to have a brokerage, y'all. You have to have a brokerage. And think of a brokerage as a bank, right? And your brokerage is the institution that allows you to actually exchange money on the stock market, right? So you actually have to fund your account with your brokerage, and then they're the ones that help you exchange, purchase, and sell your options contracts, right? So not all brokerages are made equal. Okay, guys, they're not all made equal, and there's not a one size fits all. So do your due diligence, pick the one that fits you best, and you are allowed to switch. If you find one and you start and you don't like it, you're allowed to switch. Here are two that are ones that I have used, and I would say are user friendly in my humble opinion. I do not have any affiliation with any of them, but I have used Webull, and I have also used Robinhood. Those are two user friendly for beginner traders, right? I currently use Thinkorswim by Charles Schwab personally, and my reason for using Thinkorswim is that they have the capability, which is my next thing that I'm going to talk about. They have the capability on the platform for paper trading. So this is the next thing. If you're taking notes, paper trading is the next big thing I want you to write down, right? What paper trading is, it is a functionality on these particular platforms, right, that allows you to trade in the real-time market. Like when the market is open, you're allowed to trade in the market, but you do not have to fund or use your real money to trade in the market. At first I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Why is this important? This is so important, guys, because guess what? You get to learn how to use the platform without using your own money. How cool is that? Especially as a beginning trader. You need to know how to enter into a trade, exit a trade. How does it feel to have money in the market when the candles are going down? What does that look like? How does it feel, right? And do I know how to exit a trade properly, right? Do you know that you're fully out of a trade? Well, the only way you'll know how to do that, guys, is by actually using the platform in real time. So it's super important. You do not have to use Thinkorswim. I do not have a link code, nothing for them, but whatever platform you use, guys, please look for a paper trading functionality on that platform so you will be a confident trader. Remember, my goal is not for you to have to rely on me for everything as your guide to trade. I want you to get the information from me, of course. I want you to learn the strategies with me, of course. I want you to get comfortable with trading, of course. But you will be able to enter and exit trades for yourself once you have practiced on your platforms correctly. Okay, guys? Last thing we're going to talk about in regards to options trading. I remember I talked about this earlier when you purchased your contracts and you had to sell them by a certain time. And I was telling you those are called the expiration date, right? So we're going to go in more detail in regards to expiration date. The expiration date, think of your contracts, they have like a coupon attached to them, right? You know how coupons work. You have to use them by that date, right? Because it'll expire. Same thing with your contracts. If you do not sell off all your contracts when the contracts are due, your contract will expire worthless. So the money you used to purchase them, you can't make it back. Contracts are literally worthless, okay? So it's very important to know your expiration date. If you may have some zero DTE type of contracts, and just being aware of when they expire and making sure that you sell off your contracts prior to the expiration date is super duper important. Okay, so without further ado, if you've liked this video, make sure you've given it a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, hello, welcome. I'm gonna make more videos like this going forward, and if you really like it, which I know you did, make sure you check out the link below for the description box to join the Boss Up Academy completely for free, because at the end of the day, as we boss up, you gonna boss up. Right, guys? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want any more specific videos about options trading or any more clarity, make sure you comment down below. I love reading my comments, and I love chatting with you all and connecting with you wherever you are in the YouTube universe. Okay, guys? So I hope you have a blessed day, a blessed week, a blessed month, and I hope I made my 8 minutes. Bye, guys.